What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
That's nothing, just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
I like Fidelio so much.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey,
Luckily, we're
is
leaving.
there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem.
No problem, I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Oh, we're already done with that?
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favour, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
Sure.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see.
I love his arc.
Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. It's a lot to take in.
It really is.
How do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
That's right. I can't say right now. Do you know what?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm, and they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the
Like
magic
what?
only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... was that why the battle was...
You're right.
Adele?
Okay, now I understand
Suffice it
it.
to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
Understood. I'll protect Juno.
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
Spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it. You haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
That's so funny. We sent Rella back to Grand Trout with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too winded to notice. Yeah, good thing we did that, right? Good thing she did it.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head buried in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia,
Right.
but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye.
Fidelio is such a great character, holy
But
shit.
if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh?
Aww.
I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
I love
Get your
them.
head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
I kind of have a feeling that they'll, they might just,
Time marches on, and the age
they might
of a
just be
new
able to do
king
it.
draws nearer.
Why would they put it in a story otherwise? Good plot.
Now then,
We'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show us show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline, even if we leave tomorrow. The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight in a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder? Wait, is that like a choice that you can make? That's kind of cute. Record the events thus far. Oh god, something's about to happen. With that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival. And once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. This could be a big story moment.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are bally well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better. And we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah.
Nepotism runs strong, right?
Fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar, and he died young.
He was probably right,
I
too.
suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know?
Never
Makes
thought that he would have this side of him.
You owe us nothing.
Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway. Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabri ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Treats? Oh shit. Okay.
Those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, just delicious.
Of course she's gonna love
Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
The juice bursts forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
I feel quite...
Right?
Is that like a... I think that's like alcohol.
There's something odd about the way those two are laughing. But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, old long times ago times, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Ha! Yes.
Oh god, they all got high.
Some higher
And
state.
Heisme is on a bad trip. That's hilarious.
Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
Stroll? Oh, I can choose anyone. Who's my favorite character? Gallica. I really like Yufa. Like, I really want to make this canon and I really want to go with her. I think she's so sweet. Juna is also really nice, but I really, really like Yufa. The sea looks different today. Perhaps it is because I'm with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I've forgotten something very important.
I beg your pardon.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting, but all is well now. Shall we go? What's the mask for? Is this part of the ritual?
Hold on.
Why the mask all of a sudden? There is peril in gazing upon a smile such as mine, so by donning this mask I'm protecting you. Well, take it off. See, Juna warned me that my smile was enough to knock everyone out.
That was a great help.
And thank goodness she did, as my carelessness just now might have killed you. I'm glad I remembered her words before letting myself grin. Still afraid she didn't mean people would die. No, she really didn't.
Indeed.
What? Did I misunderstand? Oh, she's so sweet. I thought surely she meant I was capable of a one-shot kill with a mere smile. I suppose not. I'm glad to have learned I'm not in truth. I have you to thank for it. And I'll remove this mask because it is rather stuffy. We're able to make your wish. Me too. I wish with all my might that we may receive the dragon god's blessing as we set out to sea anew. It's largely symbolic now, but the festival actually started out as a ritual. On the eve of the fishing season's arrival, as the first vessels shoved off, we would set a dragon statue alight.
Right.
The flames and smoke became a beacon guiding our fishers in the darkness, as the dragon god's protection would too. That was the idea. Now we only do it for special departures. I've enjoyed it. I've learned so much. Enjoyed it.
I'm quite
I'm pleased to hear it. What did you wish for? Mine was for the country, mine was for everyone, mine was for you. Can you... Like, I know that there's not a lot of romance, but if this is an opportunity to, you know, to romance anyone, I wanna be a little cute here.
Honestly.
Actually, my wish was about you, Yufa. About me. Are you worried for me? You're amazing.
Oh, you.
The first time I met you, I felt that there was something special, truly deeply special about you. And now I know I wasn't mistaken. You're special too. If you think me special, even in the slightest, then I'm happy.
I'm indebted to you.
It's so wonderful to have the time to talk with you like this. Thank you very much for inviting me out. Actually, I have a gift for you. If I bring it to the inn, would you do me the honor of receiving it? It's a little keepsake from when I used to dance at the festivals. I think it'll serve you well on your journey. I'll treasure it. It's not so much about the thing itself. I just wanted to give you something. After Yufa gave me the gift, we returned to the others. And I got a dancing crosier. I think this might be a weapon for her? Not sure.
Tell, you hear all that? What that cry was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del. What do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own?
I love how they're starting to get doubts.
You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Wow.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves.
Oh, so they saw that.
Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna.
Why would he?
And you don't either, Del. Do you?
Tonight's our last night on the island.
So?
Okay. And rest up for tomorrow.
All right then.
When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altabury with hope in our hearts. Let the waves rock us then. We'll prepare ourselves for the trials to come. I hope the brothers are okay. I don't think they know the particulars of our plan, but we can't let our guard down. Oh, they know.
Well,
I just hope we can get out of here before being attacked. That's ominous.
I beg your pardon, but...
Well, since we'll be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother, and will miss him dearly, but I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure.
Yes.
I cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration of something before we depart. The trouble is finding a food that will not spoil. Oh god. Gallica doesn't have dialogue, does she? Should I call it a night? Let me check. And no one really wants to talk to me. I should, like, resting up is fine, but I should not forget that we still need to work on our eloquence and whatnot. They kind of baited me into wanting to go to bed. I shouldn't go out. Oh, they're not gonna let me. Okay. Looked like a choice. It isn't. Rest well. Something's about to happen for sure.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I must say, I'm sad to leave the island, if for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain you said the same thing when we left Brilhaven and Martira. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you'll just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. Oh, you really are taking this hard. Well, when you've said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner.
Hold on.
Do I need to buy anything before heading out?
Grand, innit?
How much money do I have now?
Let's go see.
What now?
Some money. I bought items, I bought food, we don't need any other equipment or anything, I don't think.
Alright then.
I think we can just go.
Go.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altabury region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? But where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Wow.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altabury, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? Dare to regret?
What if you can tell somehow?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altabury, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right. All present and counted? Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
Oh god. Please don't.
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Batlin was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
It's a strange melancholy. Leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
Okay.
This.
So I only have to endure one day of being rocked sick. Now there's a grim face if I ever saw one. Captain, for stroll's sake, let us make haste. Full speed ahead to Altaberry Heights, capital of Montario. Take care, you don't tumble overboard now. I'm sure something's about to happen.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
2 more days until we reach Altaberry, I think. At least on this journey, we don't have to worry about that sea monster anymore. Well, we don't know that. Let's check out the pantry.
What's this?
See if we can make something new. Not really. Gauntlet shrooms. Where do I get that? Rock beans, giant's rib.
No, speak.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Do I have more seeds? Eloquence. Can I improve eloquence on the Gauntlet Runner? Don't know who with.
All right then.
Fishing. Let me see. Eloquence is probably not a good idea, but imagination is possible.
All right then. Go.
So we should go here. Probably talk to Yufa and try to improve imagination. Oh, if I face myself through meditation and broaden my view of the world, my imagination might improve.
I'm very happy.
Now let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. Ah, okay. I haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits. How's your first meditation session? It's fun. Mostly I still can't focus entirely. I'm seeing a whole new world. Right? A world you may even live in someday if you can master seeing it. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead, even if we do manage to defeat Louise and bring peace. I'm not so naive to think everyone in the land will suddenly come together as one. I don't know how we're really gonna solve that. True, serenity will win the day, and I aspire to be someone who can be counted on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsels those on the wrong path or those who have strayed altogether. I believe that I too once lost my way. I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances. I believe in you, we need that. I'll have your back.
I see.
That's a great goal to have, and I'll be behind you the whole way. I don't know precisely what I will do for them, but I hope I'll create opportunity for them, if only a small one. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating and have done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things. But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now, that we are such a lively and animated group, is, I'm sure, thanks to you. What do you mean they always were? You're part of that now too.
Hey.
I think you're just as much have just as much to thank for that, Yufa. Thank you for saying so. But I think that with you at the center, it's been so much easier for everyone to bond in such a wonderful way. Being with you has made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk today. Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more?
All right.
Hopefully I gave the proper answers. Okay, that's fine. I do have to work on eloquence and on imagination. I continued to meditate with Yufa for a while.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed. What now?
I'll make sure to save regularly. It's interesting how with all of them you can gain curiosity. Let's talk to Hulkenberg this time. Well met. I don't suppose you were as overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? It's a good opportunity.
Magnificent.
Virga Island was truly splendid. To think that so many delicacies could be found in one place. I make no hesitation in declaring it a blessed island, but with its myriad of fish species and various spices. Oh, but the Serpentia dishes were what truly moved me. Let's relax. I found it simulated, it's wriggled. That's right. Good. It had a stimulating taste. I most heartily agree. The way it was grilled with a plethora of spices was truly remarkable. The braised dish served with the soup was also delicious. According to the locals, Serpentia is best served fermented and consumed raw. It's a shame we arrived when the dish was out of season, but I digress. Our focus turns to our next destination, Altabury. To save His Highness the Prince, we cannot fail at eliminating Louise. However, Louise is one of the strongest mages alive. We acquired a divine relic, but will it truly be enough to cut him down? No, forgive me. Such uncertainty does not for our cause. Upon our arrival at Altabury, I shall erase my doubts with the aid of a good meal. The cuisine of that city is quite familiar to me. I believe, no rather I have no doubt, that both the meal and our mission will be rousing successes.
All right.
I love her. It's a later hour than I realized. I know our journey demands ample rest, but I'd like to continue conversing with you. Falconmere and I talked for a while.
Time marches on,
and she gave me some money, apparently.
The new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Ontario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew. And it's home to the foremost opera in the kingdom as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Louise.
Yes.
Let's keep our hopes high. Unbelievable. There's some tall mountains on the horizon. Let's make sure our preparations are complete by tomorrow night. See if there's any new food.
Hey.
I'll try to do another round of the curiosity. Or actually imagination.
I'm very happy.
Let's sit before the altar. Sure. I think I hear wolves howling in the distance, but there's no way they could be so near the Gauntlet Runner, could they? Clear away your thoughts. During meditation, you must do naught but feel yourself where you are in this time and place and accept it. No matter what you hear, just listen. Let things be as they are. Abandon yourself to the great flow of everything. I should try to do what Yufa's telling me. Let the things be they are, but how? How? Stop breathing at the moment, breathe deeply. I'm going to try breathing deeply. I feel like I'm gazing down at myself and all that surrounds me from high above the ground. I feel like in my imagination it has increased. Oh, nice.
Imagination. Why,
That's really good now. It seems you've relaxed a little, so let's keep this up a bit longer, shall we?
Come look at this!
Oh, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Whoa. Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off of that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. Makes me want to jump, makes me want to scream. Yeah, I don't know why, but I suddenly want to scream out into this distance. I don't want to jump. Damn boar-faced sanctus scullions. Oh, what's gotten into you? My, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner. I'm reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit. But if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn. I feel you. You're overreacting.
Yes.
I absolutely feel that. How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intend to do it, but the words just won't come out at all, and aww, this girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anybody else have something to yell about? I sense that gazing off the cliff's edge and being filled with an inexplicable urge to scream has somehow broadened my wisdom. That's good.
As for me...
Oh, then I suppose it's old Neros' turn. I've prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis and... rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we catch a cold. Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions. Oh god. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. But I must scream! As always, I've drawn this place here. I have a lot to give to the little girl.
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
Okay. Let's save first. I'm still working on... Well, I'm working on eloquence, but I need tolerance or eloquence at this point.
All right then.
None of which is provided at the moment. Maybe books.
Let's go.
Eloquence? Tolerance. No, let's read the eloquence one.
Now then.
Eloquence. Why that?
Now only tolerance remains.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That's good. We'll have a lot of social links.
Tis nearly time.
It's only a ways further until we reach Altabury. The city's likely abuzz with activity related to Saint's Day. I wonder if Luis is already there. Sooner or later, we have to hand Dracodius over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. I hope they will leave out any unnecessary details. We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to tell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it. Great, teaching me how to lie.
All right then.
Got a sec?
This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. I can't blame you for feeling nervous. After all, we all know what's coming.
Oh.
Oh, we can make amber stew.
All good.
Ah, Yupa will teach us.
Actually,
I've discussed this with my brother before leaving the island, but is it not amazing how many different cuisines the world has to offer? The pantry is filled with ingredients I've never seen before, and there are even varieties of medicinal herbs. If we combine such herbs with my island specialties, I'm sure we'll make a wonderful dish.
may I?
Some of these herbs are bitter, but mixing them together makes them more palatable. Do be careful with this one though, it's extremely bitter. Now we must simmer them for a bit. This is where things truly start to take shape. It's an oh, she's chanting to make it tastier. Come say it with me. Mumble mumble. Wow, the stew we made has an intense lingering aroma. It's the Mustari tribe's secret amber stew. One bite and you will feel power well up inside you. What am I making? What is this?
What now?
Can't find it. I don't know. I think tolerance is the next one that we have to work on.
All right.
Not a lot of tolerance, apparently.
Nura speaking.
This is Nearest. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
That's awful.
Just look at it!
Whoa, these bridges are huge. This is an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flathlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. Ah, that makes sense. But if these bridges were to fall in battle, those people would end up isolated. Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. And is tragic, right? War is tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen here. Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again. It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet 'tis valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valors. Carve this memory into your hearts. That is why the magla that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and the regret of those whose lives came to an end here.
All right.
Hey!
Something wrong near us. Your face has gone blue. Are you scared? There's a shadow behind you. Behind you near us. I just saw... Oh, do refrain from doing that again. Things of this matter are not my forte. Why, near us? I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for. Too true, too true. Before all else, I'm a delicate flower.
Well then.
Shall we make a quiet departure as to not rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a fuss. I'd like to give those who died a proper send-off, and drew this with that in mind. I'll have to give those to Maria.
Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
We decided to present Luis with Dracadios, lance of the dragon god aboard his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground.
Wow.
The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves.
Jesus, to just tell her
Now
that.
we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's past muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa? Are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. But now,
No,
you
they're
made
not.
it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Oh, let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner. Let's camp right here. Yeah, let's just stay in the runner.
Stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. Let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it's said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Yeah, we're lucky we have her, right?
Speaking of...
If it is a Mustari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of the town. It is called Skyward Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mustari roots. It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, so cold. At least Hulkenberg isn't her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though? Beautiful place. It reminds me of quite a lot of the cities, you know, even around here that we have. It's a similar architecture. So I'm quite excited to kind of, you know, take a look and walk through it a little bit. This is where we will save so far. I think we've made good progress, and I'm looking forward to the, you know, the big festivities. We've reached the deadline, and next time I don't think we're like finishing the game or anything. I think we have probably another trial to do or something, but next time we're gonna explore the city and hopefully have at least the first day of the festivities. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and bye bye.